Okay, so welcome back to another how-to. Today we're going to be going over speedrun movement, how to do it, and how to best incorporate it into your games. Now, just one thing to note, this movement is pretty hard to get down consistently and get good at, so it is going to take a lot of practice at first, but I promise it is worth the practice. And one last thing, this is not bunny hopping. A lot of people like to consider this bunny hopping, but it is not. I call this strafe hopping. There's a bunch of different names for it. I just call it strafe hopping, but this is not what bunny hopping is. I know a lot of people call it that, but that is not what this is. Okay, so I'll go ahead and show you what I'm talking about, and then I'll get into how to do it. So obviously, 2 weeks ago I made the tutorial on basics of strafing. If you haven't seen that, you're definitely going to go watch this before I teach y'all how to do this. But if you already watched that video, or if you know how to strafe, then here's what you need to do. Okay, so basically all this is chaining strafes together. Now, doing the actual strafe is not what the hard part is. The hard part is being able to consistently have the momentum you need to hit the strafe to go faster than you would just running. Okay, so there are two different ways you can practice speedrun movement or strafe hopping. The first one being what I'm doing on screen right now, standing still, strafing for a second, and then standing still, and then strafing again, basically like I said, what I'm doing on screen. The second way is just jumping right into it and just seeing how good you are at strafe hopping, speedrun movement without any practice. Now, this can work if you're really good at strafing, but if you don't have much strafing experience, I would definitely recommend doing the first way before you just jump right into it. Now, one last thing I do want to note is some people like to crouch when they are doing this like strafe hopping movement. I don't know if crouching makes it faster or slower. Personally, I crouch just because I came from CS, and in CS, crouching does make a difference. I don't know if it makes a difference on this movement specifically, but it's all up to personal preference. Now, with this movement, you can use it obviously for anything: speedruns, high rounds, casual gameplay. I promise practicing this and actually learning it is so addicting. Once you actually learn how to do this consistently and you get good at it, it is addicting and you will not be able to stop doing it. And yeah, that's everything y'all need to know about speedrun movement and strafe hopping. I will be making a Black Ops 3 movement guide, speedrun guide, later on in the future when I start diving into Black Ops 3. But yeah, this will help y'all in your high rounds, just casual games, Easter egg runs, all that good stuff. And be sure to tune in next week. I'm going to be going over the basics of buried. And if y'all have any video suggestions or any of that good stuff, be sure to leave it in the comments, and I will see y'all in my next video.